pair I'm going to look at is the dollar Swiss. And if you look here, it's pretty much like the euro dollar. I mean, there was no signal in the euro dollar, and if you look here at the dollar Swiss, there is still no signals over there because it's beginning, it hasn't moved that much. Now it's moved because it's moving pretty much in the same as the euro. So this is the chart for the euro from the dollar Swiss, and as you can see, this is a move to the upside. We traded above the 94.20 structural point. We put a high as 94.90, and we closed the week at 94.53. This is kind of a weak kind of a close. I really am not comfortable with that close, but still it is not a sell. I'm not ready to pull the trigger to sell it. I have a structural short point of 94.20, which is 20 pips, 30 pips away from this one. So, and you can see better by looking at the intraday chart. You could see that you had a magnificent trend to the upside. You still have momentum to the upside, followed again by a second leg of momentum, and then the third leg of momentum. So far the trend is intact. We had a minor structural failure here that gave us this push down, but with respect to all this trend, this is just a retracement. So the bias is still to the upside. My indication to the dollar is still to the upside. So we will buy. You can see got here multiple daily highs and lows over here at around the 94.70. So we will buy the dollar Swiss above 94.70. So if it gets above 94.70, we're going to buy it. And if I buy it at 94.70, I'm going to place my stop right here, technically below this low of this momentum wave. So I'm risking about 30 pips on that trade. And on the short side, this here is my structural point. So I will go short below the structural point. So I'm shorting it below the 94.20 short point. So for the dollar Swiss, we are going to go short below 94.20, and this will be our structural short point, and in this case it will also be our stop, because the short entry and the structure entry is one and the same. On the long side, I'm buying it at 94.70. And we're going to place our stop below 94.40. And the next structural long point is the 95.94, which is the same from last week. It hasn't changed because we did not surpass it yet. We're still below it. So the next structural long point is the 95.94. So for the dollar Swiss, we're going to buy it above 94.70. If I do, my next structural long point is the 95.94, and my stop is going to be the 94.40. I'm risking 30 pips on that trade, and the bias is still to the upside. On the short side, I'm only going to go short when it trades below the structural point, which is the 94.20. This is going to be our short entry and our short stop. Okay, that is the dollar Swiss. Let me save that.